How you doing, guys? Welcome to another episode. And in here we have a 2002 Honda Accord EX. This one it has almost, I think, 277,000 miles, and this is a customer car. They brought it because they say the car, when the customer was driving, the car just died, and then he started back up again, and the car started. So I knew what it was, so I take it to the auto parts store. They put the scanner, and this is what it came out: P1259 and P0401. I already made a video on this P0401, so I was checking, and I'm doing the same thing that I did in one of my videos. I'm gonna clean the port. If you can see this is the EGR port, and look how it is, how bad it is. You can see all the intake, how bad it is. So I removed the intake. Go to my video when I did this, so it's gonna show you step by step how to do it. Plus I'm gonna clean the EGR valve. It only has 2 bolts. I have another video on that, so I'm gonna put those 2 videos on the description of this one, so you can refer to those. And I'm gonna clean the EGR. I'm gonna clean the passage, and that's the side on the intake, and this is the side on the intake plenum. If you can see all the gunk in there, you can see all this stuff, man. This car, 277,000 miles, never been cleaned. So I'm gonna clean all this with throw body cleaner. But you can see on this one, this is the proof on these cars, on these Hondas. The this one, the EGR system gets really bad if you don't clean it. And it's not really difficult to remove. The only difficult part is the hoses they're attached to the back, but everything else is really easy. I get this done in like 15-20 minutes, and what it takes me time actually is to clean the system, make it look really good. So if you can see there, it's really dirty. I'm gonna clean all that up too. Now the port is clean, so I'm just gonna clean everything with the throw body cleaner, make everything look good. You can see there, guys, it clean with the vacuum. It gets really clean. I'm not gonna put throw body cleaner in here because it's gonna go inside. I'm just gonna put some throw body cleaner in there just to clean the passage. Obviously, if you put it in there, I can remove everything in there. Just the passage goes from top all the way here. So I'm gonna put some in there and then get it cleaned up in this side. You see there, I'm putting some throw body cleaner on top. I'm gonna use the vacuum too just to clean it. But if you can see there, passage is almost clean, it's almost ready. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna put some throw body cleaner in there in a towel. I don't have compressor with me right now, so I'm just gonna put it on a towel and just try to clean it as much as I can. And main thing is that we already cleaned the passage and the EGR valve. That was the problem. But that's the part that I didn't show you in my last video, guys. How to clean the passage in the EGR valve. I finished in here. That thing is clean. I clean it as much as I can, and I just use my vacuum to suck all the throw body cleaner from there, so it sucks everything really well inside of the EGR2 passage. Everything is clean, and this guy is good to go. If you can see here, I clean as much as I can. I can do a lot with only one can, but if you can see here on top of the intake plenum, that's where the passage is. Everything is clean, and EGR valve cleaned up. There was a lot of gunk in there. Now everything is clean in there. Another thing that the other code that I have, it was some problems with the VTEC Solano. I just changed the oil in this car right now, so hopefully with changing the oil, that's gonna take care of that problem. Next thing, I just gotta change the PCV valve and put everything together, and that should take care of everything. So guys, this is I will say like a second part on my video, the P0401 code insufficient flow on the EGR system. So this is just to show you how to clean it, how to get rid of everything in there, and make sure that you use a vacuum to suck everything in there, because when you start the car, it's gonna idle funny. Okay guys, if you can see, everything is assembled, ready. I started the car and I noticed that I have some idle problems, and I have a check engine light. In this time, the problem was the idle air control valve, so I ended up replacing the idle air control valve too. I put a used one and the connector. One thing that somebody make a comment on the video that I did the first time is that they have idle problems. So when you're gonna clean the intake plenum from the inside, careful with the idle air control valve, because maybe if you put some too much of that throw body cleaner, probably you're gonna mess it up. So you're gonna have to be careful on that. I make a video on how to replace the idle air control valve, and if you had this problem when you clean the intake plenum and the passage and the EGR, just clean the passage. Don't put a lot of throw body cleaner. Maybe you just wanna put some throw body cleaner in a rack and then start cleaning everything. That's gonna be my tip for you. I did run into this problem where my idle was really bad, and that was the problem. So probably if you wanna clean this, don't put a lot of throw body cleaner in there. Just go easy. It doesn't have to be perfectly clean. Just make sure that the passage is clean. Thanks guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.